a junior number 5, Lauren Kopang, and a freshman number 14, Ensley Haskett. The Patriots are assisted by Vance Kopang and Aaron Lisberg, and the head coach of the Patriots is Paul Castor. And now for your Falcons, a freshman number 3, Indigo Oysted. A senior number 5, Stephanie Miller. A junior number 10, Katrina Hitchen. A sophomore number 12, Maya Erickson. And a junior number 24, Madison Stunis. The Falcons are assisted by Shelly Rice, Maria Brueggemann, and Haley Mosier. And the head coach of your Falcons is Kelly Steedy.
And welcome back to Fertile Beltrami basketball, as the girls will take on the Winnie-Mac Patriots today. Let me just fix my mic here. It's a little bit jank today. Anyway, Falcon girls are the start of a little bit of a doubleheader here between Fertile and Winnie-Mac, as we get set to do the tip here between Stunis and Kopang. Stunis, a 5'10 junior, and Kopang, a 5'9 junior. High difference. Falcons win the tip, and now it's Oysted, the freshman, up top to Hitchen, the junior. She'll drive in the middle, up for 2, and she will start off scoring. Fertile Beltrami starting off, as they have a pair of girls out tonight in Tia Werpy and Katrina Hitchen, grabbing a steal, and she'll go up for another quick 2. They got 2 starters out in Bailey Iverson and Tia Werpy, sophomore and senior respectively. Inside, going to Kopang for the Patriots, and another turnover. That one to Maya Erickson. 4-zip the score, as now Miller looking to pass, gets it to Stunis in the corner. Stunis going inside for Erickson, working on Haskett, blocked by Haskett. Brightbaugh gets it back, and she's fouled by Oysted, who didn't think she did anything. Oysted picks up her first foul, the team's first. And Colden gets into a jump ball situation there. 4-zip still the score. 16:42 remaining in the half. Kicker to inbound. On the freshman. Has nowhere to go. And good defense there by Oysted. Showing off right in front of her coach. Oysted inbounds to Hitchen, who will take it up. Takes a little jump step. Nearly throws it out of bounds to Miller. Hitchen now over to Oysted, takes the jumper, is blocked by Colden, somehow gets it to Stunis instead. Miller will shoot the 3, cash! Stephanie Miller starting off hot with 3. And 7-0 now the score. Brightbaugh going up and fouled. On the shot, fouled by Madison Stunis, picking up her first and the team's second. And Paige Brightbaugh will head to the line. And you know, I was hoping to get another guy up here to do some commentary, but it doesn't look like he showed, and if he did, I'm going to chew him out at halftime. It doesn't look like he showed up. Brightbaugh makes both, and Paige Brightbaugh on the board first for Winnie-Mac. Stunis gets it to Miller. Is rejected by Kopang. And Kopang making sure that Fertile Beltrami still has trouble getting across the line. Brightbaugh running straight into Oysted, who lost the ball out of bounds. It is Patriot ball. Kicker will inbound on Oysted again. Oysted's tough to inbound on, gets it to Haskett. Haskett to Brightbaugh. Brightbaugh's gonna kick it back out to Colden. Colden takes a high three, and she drains it. Clara Colden. 7-5 now. Colden, a 5'7" sophomore. I think they might be selling her short. She looks a lot taller than 5'7". I will say that as of now. Oysted to Miller to Hitchin. Inside to Erickson. Back out to Oysted. Oysted's going to take a step, give it off to Hitchin. Hitchin still looking. Has Stunis. Stunis with a wide open three. And nylon. Madison Stunis lighting it up from the arc. Brightbaugh to Haskett on the outside. She has no idea what to do with it. Stands there by the white line, gives it off to Colden, who's a little bit more experienced out there. Colden to Kicker. Kicker's gonna drive, and she's fouled as she goes up with it. Not as she goes up with it, she went up after the foul called. Foul is on the ground, foul on Indigo Oysted, her second already this half. As it looks as though freshman Jordan Rash, number 11 for Fertile Beltrami, gets set to come in for Oysted, as well as junior number 4, Tessa Updahl, coming in for Madison Stunis. 10-5 the score. Miller gets a takeaway, and she gives it off to Hitchin, who will cross the line, getting past Colden. Hitchin over to Miller. Miller lost the ball. Miller stopping, gives it off to Rash, inside to Updahl, who gives it right back to Winnie-Mac to Kopang. Kopang's gonna drive all the way herself with a little Euro, and she misses the Euro. Updahl with the board. Hitchin across the line. Miller. Rash. Hitchin at the top. Across to Miller. Miller's gonna set up for three. No good. Rebounded by out of bounds and Patriot ball. Kicker got in there and got it off the hands of Jordan Rash. And Kicker will inbound. Brightbaugh shifting gears. Off to Kopang, then to Haskett. Haskett drives, kicks it out to Kicker. Kicker out to Brightbaugh. Brightbaugh over the top to Colden. Lost the ball and taken away by Maya Erickson. I don't know if you count that as a block or not, but it's a takeaway nonetheless. Miller waiting at the white line. Off to Rash, who had a wide open shot and did not take it. Hitchin will take it and airballed it long. Rebounded by Haskett. And now Kopang. Over to Kicker. Kicker's gonna drive, spin move, up the middle, off the backboard and no good. Hitchin stops, off to Rash. Rash has another shot, doesn't take it. Miller will take it. No good off the back of the rim. And Rash with the putback. Jordan Rash gets herself on the board with two. 12-5 the score. Brightbaugh to Colden. Winnie-Mac still has yet to substitute as Kicker went up with a shot. And a little bit too much mustard on that one. Goes over the rim and into the hands of a charging Tessa Updahl, who went up and was fouled. As Maya Erickson and Stephanie Miller come out, Madison Stunis and junior number 20, Kenna Jensrud, come in. Never mind, Updahl was not fouled. Hitchin out to Jensrud. Jensrud threw it out of bounds off the hands of Clara Colden. Stunis will inbound this time. Hitchin to Stunis for another three. No good. Rebounded by Updahl. Hits the bottom of the rim. She's frustrated with it. Kopang. Taking it herself, stopping, gives it off to Haskett. Haskett to Kopang, around Updahl. And Colden is fouled on the shot. The fourth foul on Fertile Beltrami, this one on Jordan Rash. Picks up her first and the team's fourth. And Colden with a rainmaker, misses it, and she'll get set for her second shot. Colden, second one way in the air, no good, rebounded by Jensrud. Updahl to Hitchin. Hitchin switching gears. Swinging it around to Rash. Then to Jensrud, to Updahl, takes the jumper a little bit too far, and rebounded by Haskett. 12 minutes remain in the half. Kopang going cross country, and kicker went up with it and hit the ground hard. Hitchin, and a timeout called by Kelly Steeney and the Falcons. We will be back after this.
Together we can build a better future.
When it comes to insurance, CHS Northwest Insurance Services of Fertile has your back. Meet Janet E. Fox, your dedicated agent specializing in multi-peril and hail insurance. Life is unpredictable, but your coverage shouldn't be. Trust the team that cares about your peace of mind. Call Janet E. at CHS Northwest Insurance Services in Fertile today at 701-371-6193. CHS Northwest Insurance Services of Fertile, because when it comes to insurance, precision matters.
And welcome back, Fertile Beltrami basketball. Girls are up 12-5 over the Winnie Mac Patriots. As Katrina Hitchin will start out with it after the timeout. Kenna Jensrud now, inside Hitchin. Wanted to go back, but she traveled instead. Tried to give it a Rash, but traveled on her way there as we get a substitution for the Patriots as sophomore number 21, Macy Haskett, checks in for kicker, who looks a little bit on the banged up side. Brightbaugh lost the ball to Hitchin, but it's another foul. Hitchin picking up her first and the team's fifth already. Fertile Beltrami not getting away with a whole lot so far this game, as another foul, this time on Stunis. It's her second, team sixth, in like a minute. As Maya Erickson checks in for Madison Stunis, who does not look pleased at all with that. Colden on the inbound from Kopang. Colden takes it herself, misses, and another foul! Colden will head back to the line, and this is another one. This one will be on Kenna Jensrud. Nobody is safe. 7 fouls so far, and we're not even to the 10-minute mark. As Colden misses high off the front of the rim. And Colden again. Off the back of the rim this time, rebounded by Updahl. Hitchin, guarded by Colden, gets around her, drives inside, pass up to Rash inside. Now Erickson up and no good. Rebounded by Ensley Haskett. Haskett inside to Kopang. Kopang with a nice pass, but deflected off the hand of Katrina Hitchin, playing a little bit of defensive back out there. Pass was intended for Clara Colden. And Macy Haskett will inbound. Haskett finding Brightbaugh. Brightbaugh lost the ball to Hitchin, and Katrina Hitchin now driving it herself. And that pass off of someone's feet, and it wasn't a Falcon. 12-5 the score, as Hitchin will inbound for Fertile Beltrami. Hitchin waiting for something to develop, gets it to Erickson, who is fouled. The first foul for Winnie Mac, this time on Lauren Kopang. That'll be her first. The team's first of the half, as Fertile Beltrami already put the Patriots in bonus before they even got one foul, as Maya Erickson puts in her first. Erickson, her second, drops in the bucket. Colden switching gears, stopping. Kicking back to Haskett. To Brightbaugh. Brightbaugh shifting gears now, passes it back. Kopang with a head of steam and a clear lane. Lauren Kopang in the bucket for two. Hitchin to Updahl. Updahl stops, thought about shooting it and didn't. Miller stopping, gives it back to Rash. Rash sets up, passes corralled by Hitchin. Hitchin off to Miller. Miller sets up, doesn't take the shot. Losing time on the clock here. Hitchin gonna drive all the way up. Almost had two, just slipped by everyone. But to no avail, no two for Hitchin. Colden. And a timeout called by Coach Castor and the Patriots. We will be back after this.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Polk Norman Monoman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We are here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control: condoms, pills, patch, ring, Depo shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STD testing is recommended every 6 to 12 months or when you have a new partner, all at low or no cost to you, and it's always confidential.
Oh, she'd do it too. She would do it. We all know she'd do it.
And we're back. Fertile Beltrami basketball. The girls lead the Winnie Mac Patriots 14-7. Under 10 minutes to play in this first half, as Winnie Mac sets up to do a line play. I remember these were always so hard to figure out. Patriots go into their places and Kopang comes up with it. Now it's Colden. Colden driving. Lost the ball as she hits the floor. I think she was looking for another foul. Miller back to Hitchin, who came up with it. Hitchin just weaves through everyone again, but can't come up with another bucket. $1 million move, 5-cent finish, as Caden Swenby would say. I'm going to keep bringing it up. It's not going to die. If it keeps working, it explains a lot. I got to find another one, though, at some point. Rash back to Updahl, making a circus catch. And Miller lost it. Haskett comes up with it after Kopang poked it away. And now Lauren Kopang hands it off to Macy Haskett, who stops, gives it out to Colden, who's guarded by two. Brightbaugh with the pump fake, puts up two, no good, rebounded by Stephanie Miller. Hitchin turns on the Jets, stops at the arc. And now Erickson out to Miller, to Rash, back to Hitchin. Hitchin inside to Updahl. Erickson went up with it, and no good. She was blocked by three people, and not a single call. Indy Oisted will check in for Jordan Rash as Chloe Howard, sophomore number 10, checks in for Claire Colden. That one up. And I believe that was Hitchin who scored that. Could be wrong. Hitchin's got 6 so far, 16-7 the score. That one's a little high for Howard. Miller to Oisted, who goes up with it and can't finish. Erickson with the putback instead. Maya Erickson. Katrina Hitchin with another interception as she goes up with another one, and she's got 8. That all happened so fast I didn't even know how to react right away. Bright ball off to Kopang. Kopang getting a screen from Howard. Now over to Haskett. To Kopang. Kopang up with it. No good. Rebounded by the other Haskett. Updahl fires over the middle and corralled by Hitchin. Hitchin steps back, gets inside to Erickson, and a 3 is well short by Oisted, but a foul called while Tessa Updahl was trying the putback. This one will be the second foul on Winnie Mack, this one on Inslee Haskett. That's her second, or her first, team's second, as Updahl will head to the line. Just rimming out. And Updahl will head to the line for her second as Clara Colden comes in for Paige Brightbaugh. Up and good for Updahl. Colden. Around the edge, going inside, gets it to Howard. Howard sets up to shoot. No good. Rebounded by Haskett. She goes up for 2 and grabs a pair. Inslee Haskett. Hitchin stops, gives it off to Oisted. Oisted back to Hitchin quickly. And now Miller. Miller stopping. Back to Oisted. Back to Miller. To Updahl this time inside. Erickson moving around. Back to Updahl. Updahl sets up for the jumper and good. Tessa Updahl grabbing a pair. Kopang. Inside to Colden. Up and no good. And it is Falcon ball. Rash comes in for Hitchin as kicker comes in for Macy Haskett. Updahl will take it up now over to Miller. Miller stopping, gives it out to Oisted. Oisted stopping to Erickson, and now Miller to Rash. Rash to Oisted. Inside is Updahl, giving it to Erickson, up through contact and a foul. Maya Erickson will head to the line. And Erickson, that foul on Inslee Haskett, her second. Erickson with her first, up and good, giving her 5. And now her second up and off the back of the rim, rebounded by Mariah Overgaard, senior number 22. Overgaard to Howard inside. Colden. Shot and rebounded by Tessa Updahl. Oisted to Miller, sets up for three, no good. Rebounded by Oisted, who puts it right back for two. Indy Oisted finally getting on the board. She had a 13-point showing last time at home. Tuesday? I can't remember. No, it wasn't Tuesday, it was Monday. As that one over the line, and it will be still Falcon ball as it was last touched by the Patriots, but a timeout call by Winnie Mac, and we will be back after this.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
And we're back. Fertile Beltrami girls basketball having a commanding lead so far, 25-9, with 5:24 remaining in this first half. Fertile Beltrami having no substitutions during that timeout. Neither did Winnie Mac. Never mind, they did actually. Macy Haskett checking in for Clara Colden as that one off the hands of Chloe Howard, as Ensley Haskett will check back in for Howard. And I wrestle with two of her brothers, Bergen Howard and William Howard. In fact, I saw William probably about 5 minutes ago, and poor schmuck hurt himself again as Oisted sets up for a well short jump shot. But yeah, poor William, keep him in your prayers. Because I can say that because everyone watching is either from Fertile or from Winnie Mac, so. Colden brings it up. Gives it off to Kicker. Kicker driving. Lost the ball to Miller, and Miller will give it off to Oisted. Oisted being chased by Kicker. Stops, gives it off to Rash, who immediately shoots a little bit long and rebounded by Miller somehow and out of bounds off the hands of Jordan Rash. Incoming for the Patriots, number 2, Alexa Moorberg, a junior. And Clara Colden will bring it up. Colden firing into the corner for Overgaard, and that goes off of her hands and out of bounds. Updahl inbounding to Oisted. And now to Updahl back again as she will be fouled. Yep. By Alexa Moorberg, picking up her first. Team's 4th. And Oisted inbounds. Updahl up for 2, no good. Rebounded by Erickson eventually after a bunch of bounces. Erickson comes up with another 2. As she's got 7 on the night now. Kicker up in the middle, and she hits the floor again as she is finally actually fouled, even though she spent half the night on the floor. Kicker to the line for her 2. Up and no good for the first as Jensrud and Hitchen check in for Miller and Oisted. Second is up and good for Kicker. She gets herself on the board. Updahl taking it herself. Driving through, head of steam up, and is blocked by Kopang. Jensrud takes the jumper, no good. Updahl trying to get better position, and she's fouled. Kopang will pick up her second. Never mind, it's her third. Okay, the math is mathing. I just didn't pay attention. Wow. Well, I mean, Fertile went on a 7-foul run, and now Winnymac's going on a 6-foul run here with 4 minutes to go as Overgaard comes out and Breitbaugh goes back in. Updahl for her second. Up and good. Tess Updahl has 4 now as Stunis checks in for Updahl. Kopang wondering something, asking a ref about it. And Kopang gives it off to Breitbaugh. Breitbaugh stops, steps back, reloads and drives to the corner, is barricaded by both Hitchin and Stunis. And yeah, Breitbaugh does not have the height advantage on either of those two. Hitchin only standing at 5'4", but Stunis a towering 5'10" to Breitbaugh's 5'2". Shot up from Moorberg, no good, and rebounded by Stunis, who just straight up mossed Paige Breitbaugh. Jensrud in the corner gives it off to Stunis, working around, gives it off to Erickson. Can she? No. Picked up by Rash, who throws it in. Like, okay, I guess it went in, so Jordan Rash has another 2. That was a desperation attempt at a shot, and it still went in. 30-10 the score. I haven't been paying attention to that at all. Colden is upended by Stunis as she will head back to the line. And that does break the... Oh! Okay, they fixed that. I thought they were going to give Woody Mack the foul on the scoreboard there for a second. Colden misses short, and Fertile Beltrami picks up their 8th foul. That one, the 3rd on Am I okay? That's not right. That's the 3rd on Stunis. I put some things wrong on my score sheet here. I'm going to check and see if that math is mathing, because it doesn't look like it's mathing real quick. She was gone. We got a little bit of a discrepancy here. And it's a foul discrepancy, seeing what's going on. And trying to listen in on this discussion here. And it's because, I was right, haha. Lauren Kopang did only have 1 foul, So Winnie Mac does only have 5 fouls, and think that's it. But I'm gonna have to check score math for Fertile in a little bit. Anyway, Colden actually makes a free throw, and she's got 4, 30-11 now the score. Hitchin to Jensrud, back to Hitchin. Jordan Rash over to Updahl, inside Erickson, back to Updahl for 3, a little long, and Jensrud kicks it into Erickson, and now Hitchin Making her way around kicker, and she's got another 2. Katrina Hitchin has 10 on the night. 30-11. 32-11, I should say, so I don't mix myself up. Kicker intended for Brightbaugh and out of bounds. 2:30 remaining as Ensley Haskett checks back in for Lovea Kicker, who looks very frustrated. Jensrud back to Updahl, who inbounded. Hitchin stopping, gives it off to Rash, and now inside. No, it's taken away by Ensley Haskett. Now Clara Colden up for 2 and a little hard off the backboard. And Katrina Hitchin will start it off again for the Falcons. Updahl gets ahead of steam, kicks it back. Hitchin sets up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Chloe Howard, who takes it away strong. And Jensrud can't corral the steal. Hi, Vlad. Okay. Howard to inbound for Winnie Mac. Under 2 minutes to play here. Gets it to Colden. Around for Haskett, up and no good from 2. Rash with the board, and now Hitchin just wandering her way inside, and she traveled again. Kopang switching up, gives it to Howard inside and taken away by Tessa Updahl. 1:30 remaining in the half. Hitchin stops, lost the ball. Gives it out to Jensrud inside. Now Updahl back to Jensrud off the hands of Kopang. And now Hitchin to Rash. Back to Hitchin at the white line. We know she can drain white liners too. It's okay. As Erickson went up for the shot, Howard with the board. It is still Patriot ball, even though it got knocked out of her hands. Howard inbounds to Brightbaugh. And Brightbaugh. Pass over to Kopang inside. To Haskett. Back out to Brightbaugh. Now it's Kopang. Shot up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Brightbaugh. Puts up the jumper for 2. And after a hop, a skip, and a bounce, it will go in for Paige Brightbaugh. 32-13 the score. Rash to Hitchin. Hitchin jump stops, gives it out to Jensrud. Updahl in the middle for Hitchin. She can't quite get there. Rash doesn't quite get there either. And it is Patriot ball with 21 seconds left in the half. Brightbaugh stopping, fires over to Kopang and then tried for Howard and out of bounds. Updahl to Hitchin. Hitchin stopping, gives it out to Jensrud. Jensrud's gonna go to the corner, stop, gets into a pickle, gives it to Hitchin. Hitchin, Erickson, Updahl with the shot, and not quite good. But 32-13, you can't really complain about that scoreline, unless you're Winnie Mac. Fertile Beltrami leads Winnie Mac 32-13 at the half. We'll be back after 10 minutes. Please don't go away.
Polk County Public Health and Norman Minoman Public Health, together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their primary care provider about their physical, mental, sexual health, or substance use. Don't forget to catch up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccine. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Polk, Norman, Mahnomen Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We're here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control here at our office, including condoms, pills, patch, ring, Depo shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STI testing is recommended every 6 to 12 months or whenever you have a new partner. All at little or no cost to you and always confidential.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic.
We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, why not shop Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. You can take advantage of one of the largest selections of new and used vehicles with some of the best prices in the area. You can shop the lot or you can check them out online, christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile, and they're proud to have one of the largest, best selections around. It's Christian Motors of Fertile.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together we can build a better future.
When it comes to insurance, CHS Northwest Insurance Services of Fertile has your back. Meet Janet E. Fox, your dedicated agent specializing in multi-peril and hail insurance. Life is unpredictable, but your coverage shouldn't be. Trust the team that cares about your peace of mind. Call Janet E. at CHS Northwest Insurance Services in Fertile today at 701-371-6193. CHS Northwest Insurance Services of Fertile, because when it comes to insurance, precision matters.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Polk Norman Monoman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We are here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control: condoms, pills, patch, ring, Depo shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STD testing is recommended every 6 to 12 months or when you have a new partner, all at low or no cost to you, and it's always confidential.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position. The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
Polk County Public Health and Norman Monoman Public Health, together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their primary care provider about their physical, mental, sexual health, or substance use. Don't forget to catch up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccine. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Beltrami girls basketball with the second half of this first doubleheader game here in Fertile against Winnimac. Fertile Beltrami girls basketball leads the Winnimac Patriots 32-13, and all five starters out for both teams. For Fertile Beltrami, it is number 3, Indy Oisted, number 5, Stephanie Miller, number 10, Katrina Hitchin, number 12, Maya Erickson, and number 24, Madison Stunis. For the Patriots, number 0, Paige Brightbaum, number 1, Claire Colton, number 4, Levea Kicker, number 5, Lauren Kopang, and number 14, Ensley Haskett. As a scrum for the ball is picked up by Oisted, who doesn't have very many people around her. Gets it out to Miller, though. And now Hitchin off to Oisted again. To Stunis. stops, gets it out to Miller. Miller to Hitchin. Hitchin at the top of the key. Hitchin off to Miller. Miller looking. Off to Oisted, back to Miller. Miller's going to drive it instead. Lost the ball and fouled. On the ground, this one is going to be on Clara Colden. It's her first. Team's first of the half. And Oisted lets it go to Miller. Miller to Hitchin at the top of the key. Hitchin steps back. Gets it out to Oisted. Oisted looking. Gets it to Stunis. Stunis in the corner. Sets up for three. And rain! Madison Stunis lights up the board. 35-13. Oisted will come up with it. Miller drives, stops, kicks it back for Hitchin. Hitchin to Miller. Miller wanted inside, almost had Stunis there for a little bit. Oisted does have Stunis now inside. Erickson up for two and fouled. No good on the two, but she will head to the line. Hitchin getting pulled to the side by Coach Steeney, as Erickson will put in her first. And her second. Off to Colden from Brightbaugh. Kopang lines up for three! And Lauren Kopang puts her name from the arc. Inside to Erickson from Hitchin. Stunis to Oisted, and now Miller at the top to Hitchin. Hitchin to Stunis, stepping aside. Inside, and now Oisted for three. No good. Rebounded by Miller. Kick back to Hitchin. No good. Rebounded by Erickson. She can't quite go up with it. Erickson tried up for it again, and now kicker will come up with it. A little bit more of a scrum for the ball. Brightbaugh comes up with it. And a shot by kicker is up and good. 37-18 now, 15-15 to go in the second half. Hitchin to Miller. Oisted, Hitchin, and now Stunis for a long jumper, no good, rebounded by kicker. Brightbaugh to Kopang. Shot from Colden is no good, and rebounded by Oisted. She's got some wheels. Nice pass to Miller under the basket, and she's got another two. Kicker to Kopang, back to Colden. Kopang lines up for three again, no good, and out of bounds. And a timeout called by Kelly Steeney and the Falcons. We'll be back after this.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for them.
And welcome back. Fertile Beltrami girls basketball leading Winnemac Patriots girls basketball 39-18. As Fertile Beltrami does have possession. Oisted will get across, gets it to Stunis. Stunis stops in the middle, gives it off to Erickson and then Hitchin. Hitchin backing out past the arc. Miller waiting for something to happen. Back to Hitchin. Hitchin to Oisted. Oisted to Stunis. Up for two, no good. And rebounded by Paige Brightbaugh. Brightbaugh will take it herself as it looks as though junior number 4, Tessa Updahl, is getting set for the Falcons to check in as Stunis gets in for a jump ball. Updahl to Stunis. And now Hitchin to Updahl. Driving is Oisted. Lost the ball was Erickson, and now Brightbaugh will take it up for the Patriots. Miller comes up with that one. Hitchin stops off to Updahl. She'll take the jumper just short off the front of the rim, bouncing across it. Kicker will go and give it off to Colden. Colden stopping, kicks it back to Kicker. Over to Colden again. No good from 3. And now attention after the Miller board. Inside is Erickson slipping through and 2. Maya Erickson now leading Fertile Beltrami with 11. 41-18 with 12:30 remaining as a timeout is called by the Winnemac Patriots. We'll be back after this.
This is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
And we're back. Fertile Beltrami leading the Winnemac Patriots 41-18. As Avea Kicker will inbound for Winnemac. That one knocked out by Katrina Hitchin as she tried to get it to Brightbaugh. $12:29 remaining. Tried to get it to Chloe Howard, a sophomore, number 10 of Winnemac. Couldn't quite get it there. Inbound is caught by Kopang. Kopang around the inside of the arc. And Brightbaugh is fouled. She'll shoot 2. Brightbaugh will line up and head to the charity stripe for 2. And Brightbaugh misses her first as Macy Haskett, sophomore number 21, comes in. Second one for Brightbaugh up and good. 41-19. Katrina Hitchin will take it. Hitchin slipping right past Kopang as there's another foul. This one's going to be on Brightbaugh, I believe. No foul. Okay. That was weird. Shot's no good, and it will be Patriot ball. Might I add, Katrina Hitchin picked up that last foul as Paige Brightbaugh will take it up. Brightbaugh stops, gives it off to Kopang, who goes up with it. No good. Rebounded by Kopang. Got it to Brightbaugh as she gets it back to Kopang. Who's driving. Looks, gives it back to Brightbaugh. Thought she was going to set up there for a second. No. Gives it inside. Ensley Haskett. She'll take the deep three as Brightbaugh. No good. Rebounded by Hitchin. Hitchin to Stunis. Oisted for three. No good. And rebounded by Ensley Haskett. I'll pull that back from my face a little bit. It's getting a little loud. Brightbaugh has the pass knocked away and out of bounds by Stephanie Miller as it rolls back inbounds. How convenient as we get a mass substitution here. Freshman number 11, Jordan Rash, coming in. Junior number 20, Kenna Jensrud, and Madison Stunis all check in for Hitchin, Miller, and Erickson. Howard inbounds. Gets it back from Kopang. And now, shot from Macy Haskett is short and out of bounds off of Howard. It will be Falcon ball. 11 minutes remaining in this game. Oisted takes it up, gives it off to Jensrud. Back to Stunis, and now quick shot by Updahl. Tessa Updahl grabs herself a pair, but she's got 6 on the night, 43-19. Winnie Mac yet to crack the 20 boundary. Brightbaugh inside to Haskett, and she's got a chance to break it. Foul on, believe it's Indigo Oisted. It is, that'll be her third, and the team's second of the half. Ensley Haskett with a chance to make it 20, as she does. Ensley Haskett. Now Clara Olden comes in for Chloe Howard. Second one up and good for Ensley Haskett. Jensrud gets the inbound, gets it back to Stunis. Stunis inside to Oisted, back outside to Jensrud. Stunis breaks through, can't quite finish the shot. Looked for a foul. Haskett's got an open man, and Colden, she goes up and no good. 10:08 remaining. 43-21. Falcons lead by 22. Haskett inbounds to Kopang, and now it's Ensley Haskett going inside for Colden. Back out, Kopang lines up for another three, rimming out and rebounded by Jordan Rash, who just, somebody got smoked or smoked Paige Brightbaugh. She's now rubbing her funny bone as, who got that one? Who got that one? Another shot made for Fertile Beltrami. I believe it was Indy Oisted, and now Stunis taking a step inside, and she's fouled. She'll head to the line, this foul on Lauren Kopang. Now she has her third. And that's the third for the team in this half. As Maya Erickson gets set to check in, as well as Katrina Hitchin coming in for Oisted and Updahl. Bright Ba, who got banged up there on that last play, comes out as Alexa Moorberg, a junior number 2, comes in as Stunis cashes both shots. Colden to Haskett. That's Ensley Haskett. Off to Macy Haskett. She stops, almost gets screened by Kopang as a travel called on Colden. She don't look too pleased about it, but it happens. Hitchin will take it up from Stunis. Hitchin off to Jensrud. Jensrud inside to Erickson, over to Stunis, and that one will go in. Maddie Stunis through some contact, puts up another 2, 49-21 now the score. Under 9 minutes to play here as Haskett will get a arm bar called. I still don't know what those are called. Keep seeing it. I've had it called on me a million times and I still don't know what it's called. Oh, I guess it was defensive. Well, that's weird. Anyway, fouls on Maya Erickson. I think that's a blocking foul is what it is. I believe Macy Haskett puts in 2 there, 49-23. Jensrud back to Hitchin. Hitchin stepping back. Back to Jensrud. To Stunis. Stunis to Jensrud to Hitchin. All the way over to Rash. Back to Hitchin. Swinging it over to Jensrud. Off her hand. She grabs it back though. Hitchin to Rash, and Rash inside. Stunis. Back to Erickson. Takes the shot and a little bit off the mark. It'll go towards Falcons though, as it was tipped out of bounds. 8 minutes to play here. 49-23 the score. And Hitchin gets it inside. Erickson has 2. Maya Erickson now with 13 on the night. Moorberg somehow gets it to Kopang. Kopang to Colden. Colden with a Euro with a wild shot up and no good. Rebound by Maya Erickson. Stunis will stop at the top. Off to Jensrud. Back to Stunis. To Hitchin. Hitchin will set up for 3. No good off the neck of the rim and rebounded by Moorberg. Moorberg stops, finds someone in Kopang. And Kopang to Colden for 3! Clara Colden. Rash to Hitchin. And Hitchin will hit the deck as Colden came up behind her and took her out. As, oh, mind the voice crack. Miller and Oisted will check in. Hitchin off to Miller. Stunis to Oisted, and now Hitchin again. Stunis waiting. Wanting something to happen. She'll just say, I'll do it myself. Takes the 3, no good. Rebounded by Macy Haskett. Gets it to Kopang. Kopang will set up for 3. Hand in her face. It's short. And rebounded by Madison Stunis, who throws it right back to Kopang. Yelling for her teammates to get back on the court. Kopang in the corner gets it out to Kicker. Has that pass tipped right back to her. And Kicker will hit the deck again as she was just about clotheslined by Oisted and Miller. as Brightball will check in for Haskett. That is Macy Haskett. Kicker has hit the deck a few times tonight. And, everybody say hi to William. He's over there. Colden off to Haskett, who took a three. Colden hits the deck, got boxed out hard by Maddie Stunis. Everybody say hi to William. And Oisted up and blocked by Lauren Kopang. Tessa Updahl will check in for Indigo Oisted. 51-26 the score. Falcons up by 25. Hitchin inbounds to Stunis, who is blocked again. That one again by Kopang. Brightbaugh. Looking off to Kopang. Kopang's going to stop again. Gives it back to Brightbaugh. Sets up for three. And good! Paige Brightbaugh. 51-29. That shot up and good for Maya Erickson, as she's got 15 on the night now. Gets a steal. She's all over. Hitchin will stop, wait for things to develop. 5:15 remaining in the game. Stunis changing the pace inside now. Updahl takes her to Tessa Updahl now with 8. 55-29. 5 minutes remain. Kopang shifts gears a little bit off to Brightbaugh. Brightbaugh tips it to Kicker. Kicker will drive. Lost the ball. Shoves it off of someone. And Erickson just about rips Kicker's arm off. Gets it to Updahl. And now back to Hitchin. Hitchin's going to drive baseline. Back to Stunis. Stunis to Miller. Back to Stunis to Hitchin. Hitchin across to Miller. Miller pulls it down, goes up for the shot, and rimming out. Kopang collects it off of Miller, and Brightbaugh will take it. Brightbaugh is ripped down by Miller, but it only results in a jump ball. It is going to be Patriots ball as Mariah Overgaard, number 22, a senior, comes in, and a timeout call. Never mind. We'll be back after this.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
And we're back. Fertile Beltrami on top, 55-29. With 4 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in this half, as there has been a few substitutions in for both teams, as Chloe Howard comes in, as well as Mariah Overgaard, the senior number 22. In for the Falcons is freshman number 22, Allison Flockney, getting her first varsity action that I've seen, at least. I saw her on the roster here a little while ago. Kicker's pass to inbound is knocked away and given right to Tessa Updahl. Hitchin will take it. Hitchin Off to Updahl, takes the three, and no good. Rebounded by Flockney. Flockney steps out, gives it to Updahl, and now Hitchin back to Miller. From Erickson, back to Hitchin. She'll set up for three, and good! Katrina Hitchin with 13 on the night, 58-29. And Kopang up for that one. Tried a hook shot between three people, and it results in a miss, but a foul. That one on Maya Erickson. It's her second, and the team's fifth. As Kopang misses her first. As junior number 14, Sophie Grunov checks in for Maya Erickson. Kicker and overguard check out as Colden and Ensley Haskett check in. Flockney making a good play to keep it in bounds. Flockney now to Miller to Hitchin. Hitchin stops. Goes inside to Updahl, now Miller. Grunov thought about it. Back to Grunov from Flockney. Miller, Hitchin. Moving around. Miller. Grunov thinks about it again. 15 seconds. Shot up from Hitchin is drained. Another three. Katrina Hitchin's got 16 on the night now. Nice pass inside, knocked away by Miller, and now Hitchin's gonna take it again. 2:40 remaining. Flockney to Miller, to Hitchin. Swinging it all the way over to Grunov, back to Hitchin. Swings, puts it inside to Updahl, takes another two, Tessa Updahl. Now 10 on the night. 63-29. Colden to Haskett. Haskett. And a shot taken way far by Howard. And another one by Kopang off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Grunov, who makes a move up and two. Sophie Grunov puts herself on the board. Under 2 minutes to play, 65-29. And another foul on Fertile Beltrami. This one on Flockney. And a timeout called by Fertile Beltrami. We'll be back after this.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Polk, Norman, Mahnomen Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We're here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control here at our office, including condoms, pills, patch, ring, depot shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STI testing is
And second is up and good as well. Chloe Howard putting up both in the free throw department as Grunov gets it out to Paisley Ron, a freshman number 21 who just came in. Had two freshmen come in for Fertile Beltrami with Paisley Ron and Macy Petrie, number 15. And a more scrum for the ball as Flockney will rip it away, but it's a jump ball. And Winnie Mac will take its Fertile ball. Timeout called by Winnie Mac, and we'll be back again after this.
Recommended every 6 to 12 months or whenever you have a new partner. All at little or no cost to you and always confidential.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
And we're back. Fertile Beltrami girls basketball, under a minute to play. Grunov gets it. Fast break. Grunov off to Petrie. Petrie driving in, stepping back. Inside, Updahl's got another two. Tessa Updahl now with 12 on the night. 40 seconds to play, 67-31. And a nice shot and one. Finally the first of the game, and it goes to Clara Colden. She's got a chance to give herself 10 now, as that foul goes on Allie Flockney, her second. And way high. Colden will not connect on the final and one, which may end up being like the final play of the game as we're in running time now. Flockney will get it in as she stops, gets it to Petrie, and that'll be the game. And that is it. Fertile Beltrami taking the win, 67-33 over the Winnie Mac Patriots. A pretty strong game for Fertile Beltrami. I haven't seen this girls' offense gel that well, just when it comes to like actually doing their offense in a good while. I mean, I've seen them hit three after three after three, but I've also seen them really struggle to get it inside to where they are best, which is with their bigs, and Madison Stunis, Tessa Updahl, and Maya Erickson. They have the height advantage over most of the teams in the area. But they did it well tonight. All the girls played really well. And yeah, don't go away. We got the boys coming up here in about 20 minutes. I'll be back on the air. And yeah, stay tuned.
This week we had some fun holiday dress up, and here's what they looked like.
What is your favorite Christmas Eve tradition to do with your family?
We get together with my mom's side of the family and we open presents and eat dinner and play a bunch of games, and it's just really fun.
Well, sometimes we open our stockings and we put out milk and cookies for Santa.
Playing bingo with my family. My favorite Christmas tradition is probably decorating the tree.
My favorite holiday tradition is watching Christmas movies.
My favorite holiday tradition is we all get together as a family.
My favorite Christmas Eve tradition with my family is opening presents.
My favorite Christmas Eve tradition is going to hang out with my family.
I like opening one present before Christmas.
Playing games at night with my family.
Eating French toast.
Making Christmas cookies with my family.
Opening all the gifts.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
At the top of Whoville, on a mountain, in a cave.
Okay, he lives in a mountain near Whoville.
Mr. Grinch, you're a bad banana with
Max. Max?
A reindeer, of course. A reindeer.
Mr. Grinch, your heart's an empty hole.
Not a lot.
3 times.
In your soul, Mr. Grinch, I wouldn't touch you with a...
The Christmas tree? I'm not sure.
What did the Grinch steal first? Well, I'm not sure what the real Grinch stole first, but I'd steal a bunch of little children.
You have all the tender sweetness of a...
That's the way every day goes, every time. That's the way every day goes, every time
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell.
Merry Christmas!
And a Happy New Year.
Hey guys, so we are yeah, and so we have a girl, kind of in elementary age, and so we are gonna go shop at Sears right now.
All right, we're all here at Target and we're ready to start shopping for our Angel Tree kids. Say hi.
Hi guys, we're shopping with Jess, Lydia, and Neil here today. And we're shopping for clothes and baby doll stuff.
At Target here, getting some stuff, looking for some snacks.
Okay guys, we got our stuff. I'm gonna go look and for more Barbie stuff right now because we have a little extra money. So we just finished up shopping and we got all the gifts, and now we're gonna go to Target and we're gonna get some gift wrapping paper. Try to find some cute stuff that will make it fun to open.
So we found everything our person was looking for.
She wanted like sweatshirts and sweatpants
and some makeup, and we found a way to like get all of that, which was really great because we had a great budget thanks to everyone who donated money and participated in Hat Day. So thank you.
Just checked out, got some toys and clothes for this 6-year-old boy. Yep.
Yeah, we're done.
We got a lot of the gang here and we're leaving. Everyone got some great stuff, and now I think we're headed to Shields.
Okay, we just finished shopping and we're gonna go check out now.
underneath the tree. You're here, where you should be. Snow is falling as the carols sing. It just wasn't the same alone on Christmas Day. Presents, what a beautiful sight. Don't need a thing if you ain't holding me tight. You're all that I need.
Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, why not shop Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. You can take advantage of one of the largest selections of new and used vehicles with some of the best prices in the area. You can shop the lot or you can check them out online, christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile, and they're proud to have one of the largest, best selections around. It's Christian Motors of Fertile.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together we can build a better future.
When it comes to insurance, CHS Northwest Insurance Services of Fertile has your back. Meet Janet E. Fox, your dedicated agent specializing in multi-peril and hail insurance. Life is unpredictable, but your coverage shouldn't be. Trust the team that cares about your peace of mind. Call Janet E. at CHS Northwest Insurance Services in Fertile today at 701-371-6193. CHS Northwest Insurance Services of Fertile, because when it comes to insurance, precision matters.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Pope Norman Manoman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We are here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control: condoms, pills, patch, ring, Depo shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STD testing is recommended every 6 to 12 months or when you have a new partner, all at low or no cost to you, and it's always confidential.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
Polk County Public Health and Norman Manoman Public Health, together,
We'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their primary care provider about their physical, mental, sexual health, or substance use. Don't forget to catch up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccine. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Polk, Norman, Monoman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We're here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control here at our office, including condoms, pills, patch, ring, depot shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STI testing is recommended every 6 to 12 months or whenever you have a new partner. All at little or no cost to you and always confidential.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have
And your Fertile Beltrami Falcons. For your starting lineups, first for the visiting Patriots, a sophomore number 4, Joe Cornier. A sophomore number 11, Austin Langseth. A sophomore number 12, Hayden Johnson. A sophomore number 20, Ryan Berg. And a senior number 24, Braylon Hamry. The Patriots are assisted by Brady Langamo and Nathan Johnson. And the head coach of the Patriots is Jared Cornier. And now for your Falcons. A 5'11" senior number 0, Caleb Stolman. A 5'9" junior number 1, Briar Stram. A 6'7" junior number 3, Drew Gullickson. A 6'5" junior number 24, Preston Hansen. And a 5'10" senior number 30, Easton Petrie. The Falcons are assisted by Jeff Gullickson and Tim Sykes, and the head coach of your Falcons is the Neil Steffes.
And welcome back to Fertile Beltrami basketball. The boys take the court now as they will take on Winnie Mac, the Winnie Mac Patriots. As this might be a little bit of an uneven matchup, although I know Braylon can really jump as he gets up there with Gullickson. Gullickson's about solid 4 feet taller than him, but I digress. Briar Strim comes up with it. Petrie to Hansen at the top of the key. Now Petrie again. Petrie looking. He'll stop again. Off to Strem. And now in the corner to Stoneman from Hansen. Gullickson has it. Rebound. He got the board. Has it bounce again. And no good. Still zeros after the first possession. Gullickson cannot capitalize off of a little bit more of a tough shot on that first one, but then an easy putback usually for him as Berg's at the top now. Johnson waiting. Now Hamry with a nice jab step inside. Back to Johnson. Johnson to Langseth, and now back to Hamry. Hamry jabbing in, stopping again. Johnson with time running out is blocked. Shot is blocked again by Hansen. And Stram had a nice pass over to Hansen quickly, but to no avail. Whistle was blown, play was dead, and it ended up being on no foul, but just a stoppage of play real quick. Hansen toss over to Strem inside. Now Gullickson over the top. Hansen in and two. Preston Hansen cutting across the middle, picking up a pair. Don't mind the voice cracks. It'll happen a lot. Langseth back to Hamry, all the way over to Johnson. Johnson to Hamry. Hamry looking around, back to Johnson. Finds Cornier. First time I've called his name. It's short from 3. He likes to do that a lot. Lots of shots from outside the arc. As now Fertile Beltrami will take possession. Briar Strem will take it across the line. Hansen on the outside now. Gullickson fires long pass over to Strem. Petrie at the elbow. Pass somehow grabbed by Gullickson. He just taps it in. Drew Gullickson grabs a pair. And now Aiden Johnson will take it up. The sophomore, one of 4 sophomores on this young Winnie Mac roster. Largely sophomores, a pair of freshmen, and I think a pair of seniors as well. 4 seniors, if I can count, there's 3. And 3 freshmen as Petrie was rocked out of bounds. And Hansen will inbound here. Langseth guarding him. Petrie on the outside. Inside again. Hansen with the fade. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. A good box out there by Ryan Berg to get Gullickson behind him. That's hard to do. Gullickson's a big dude, and he's very strong. It may not look it, but he's very, very strong, especially in the legs there. Strem will come up with it after Stoltman got a takeaway. Hansen at the top. Petrie to Strem. Strem, long toss over to Hansen. Corner 3, no good. Rebounded. Stoltman got up there, and now Hansen will put it in for another 2. Preston Hansen already with 4 tonight. 6-0 the score. Hamry to Johnson, and now Cornier stopping. Fires it and taken away. Not taken away, but tipped by Hansen. He was looking for a pick 6 there, or pick 2 rather, as Gullickson comes out, and their other big, Gage Henriksen, number 35, another junior, checks in for Drew Gullickson. As Steffes has given him some words. Cornier, another 3, no good. Rebounded by Hansen with a nice board. Hansen down for Petrie. He stops, kicks it back. Hansen sets up, takes it himself, stops, fires it across. Strem, now Stoltman. Stoltman, shot, good. Nice and easy for Caleb Stoltman. Strem somehow got it back. Brian Strem's on the board too. Cool, 10-0. Well, anyway, Joe Cornier will take it. Cornier. Hamry, back to Hamry from Langseth. Now Cornier again. Cornier back to Hamry. Hamry looking again. Looking. Has to get it to Langseth. Langseth, falls over. He's tripped by Hansen, and a foul. Oh, no foul. Oh, no, there's a foul on Hansen. I was going to say, are you going to call that or not? Hansen picks up his first. First foul of the night for either team. That one goes on Preston Hansen. 13:52 remaining in this first half. 10-0 the score in favor of the Falcons. Ryan Berg comes up with that one. And Cornier, yet another 3, and he has 33%. First 3 of the night for Joe Cornier. And it makes a small dent in the lead that is the Falcons. But, I mean, there's a lot of basketball to be played. Inside, Gullickson with a nice move. Drew Gullickson puts up another 2. And Joe Cornier sets up another deep 3, because why not? He's feeling it. Joe Cornier lighting up the board already. He's got 6. 12-6 now the score. Hema, Colby Hema, senior number 4, came in, as Hema was not there to rebound that ball. Hema came in for either Stoltman or Petrie, as Drew Gullickson also came back in for one of those two, as Johnson takes the jumper. It's no good, and grabbed very strongly by Gage Henriksen. Very, very commandingly. A good commanding board there for Henriksen. Hansen to Henriksen, back to Hansen. Hansen, Hema, Strem. Strem's going to drive inside. Gullickson yet again. Drew Gullickson has 6 on the night now. 14-6 and a timeout called. We'll be back after this.
Company in my hometown.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
And we're back. Fertile Beltrami basketball leading the Winnie Mac Patriots 14-6 with 12:30 remaining in this first half. And those 6 points for Winnie Mac come from Joe Cornier nailing 2 threes. And one very deep, just about a white liner, and he knew it was going in. He was feeling it. And that's something that that's always intrigued me, because like there are some people who are just really, really good shooters. As Gage Hendrickson comes up with the steal there. They're just really good shooters. Like they make impossible shots. Brierstrom taking a 3 and it's good. They make these impossible shots, and they just or they take these impossible shots. You're like, why would that go in? It goes in. You're just like, oh, why would they take that shot? Oh, it's because they were feeling it. Speaking of substitutions, which I was not speaking of at all, Winnie Mac has a pair of substitutions. Incoming is sophomore number 10, Jaden Haugen. He's a really good running back for them. And freshman number 50, Charles Carlson. He comes in as Brierstrom grabs himself another 2. He's got 7 on the night now. 19-6 the score. Hamry to Johnson. Johnson getting a screen from Hamry. Haugen back to Johnson. Now Hamry driving, blocked by Gullickson. Gets it out to Cornier. Hansen gets a hand in his face, and he's blocked. Gage Henriksen in the face of Joe Cornier. Hema, long toss. Hansen corrals it, and Hansen's got another 2. He's got 6 now. Cornier off to Haugen. Haugen stops inside to Carlson, and a light floater for Hamry, and it still remains white ball. Charles Carlson came flying in like nobody's business and just about took out his own guys as Colby Emma and Gage Hendrickson come out, Petrie and Stoltman come back in. Haugen off to Johnson. Johnson to Hamry. Hamry jabs in, doesn't do it. Cornier thought about shooting, he doesn't. Lost the ball. Strem's got those feisty hands. Strem's got another fast break up 2. No, he can't bring down the and 1. Brierstrom had another steal. Almost had a chance for an and 1. That foul on Joe Cornier. His first, team's first. And Brierstrom will head to the charity stripe for 2 shots. His first is up and good. Brierstrom lighting it up so far. He's not typically a high scorer, but I think he's going to take advantage tonight. He's got some very feisty hands, gets a lot of steals out of it. But yeah, like I said, he's not usually their leading scorer. He's not used as a scorer very often. That typically goes to Hansen or Gullickson. Speaking of which, Hansen takes a corner 3. This one's no good. And he's trying to shoot himself out of a little bit of a slump here. As Cornier over to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive and be stopped immediately by Hansen. Haugen gets it in. Carlson is ripped down by Petrie, and that'll be a foul on the big number 30. His first, team second. And Carlson will head to the line. Carlson's first is up and no good. As Gage Henriksen will check in for Preston Hansen. He's probably going to get a talking to here. And I'm right. He knows it. He's a little frustrated with himself, but it's more of an uplifting conversation that he's having with Coach Steffes. Caleb Stolten Stoltman shouting out some directions as those don't follow through at all. Braylon Hamry stealing it right back. Johnson will take a three. Hayden Johnson nails it from three. 22-9, now the score. Under 10 minutes to play. Drew Gullickson will take it on the outside, out by the white line. Strem now in the corner, stepping back out. He'll go to the white line. Petrie waiting for something to happen. Still has his dribble, doesn't use it. Stoltman over to Petrie again. Long toss to Strem. He wants to go inside. No, he goes over to Petrie. Petrie keeps it in bounds, ever so barely. Losing time. Gullickson misses. Henriksen with a putback at the buzzer. Gage Henriksen with the awareness. This shot clock is moving fast as Cornier gives it off. Hamry. Haugen. Back to Hamry. Now Johnson. Hit the three last time. Can he do it again? 3 threes so far for Winnie-Mac. Cornier stepping back. He's going to drive now. Stepping back. Nope. Gives it off to Haugen. Driving is Johnson. He'll drive baseline. Give it to Hamry. A nice play. Hayden Johnson with the assist to Braylon Hamry. 24-11. The first 2 points that have not been of a three-pointer. Petrie to Stoltman. Strem inside. Gullickson gets around Carlson pretty easily. He'll get himself another two. 26-11. 8:30 remaining in the half. Hamry to Haugen. Haugen back to Hamry. To Johnson. Johnson, Cornier. Cornier over to Haugen. Haugen fires it quickly to Hamry. Hamry tried to have a shot. Guarded by Henriksen. And now a three by Cornier. No good. Up in the air and grabbed by Stoltman. A good board there by Caleb Stoltman. As Petrie cross to Strem, back to Petrie. Inside Gullickson, back to Stoltman. Stoltman inside for Henriksen, or pulls it down from Carlson. And now go for Gullickson again, who had a chance at it, but Petrie from deep, no good. And kept in by Carlson. Now it is Hamry. Hamry stopping, guarded by Petrie. Hamry gets around Petrie, but he's fouled. No, it goes towards the Falcons. Took too much time. Hamry, I don't know if he traveled or if he took too much time, but Strem and Gullickson come out. Carlson and Haugen come out. Berg and sophomore number 2, Colton Scow, come in. Hansen over to Petrie as Hema and Hansen were the two newcomers back into the game for Fertile Beltrami. That pass taken away. Hayden Johnson, he's had a pretty good night so far. And some alley-oop ball, no good, as Hamry hangs his head after that one. Driving up, and no good, rebounded by Hayden Johnson. Another board for him, and now Braylon Hamry gets his two. Hamry now with 4. 26-13, 6:45 remaining in the half. Petrie to Hansen. Hansen looking, fires it quick to Petrie. Now back to Hansen quick. Inside, Henriksen tried the assist to Hansen, and Hansen will be fouled. Caught too much of the hand there, trying to take it away. And Hansen picks up his second foul. I'm slow. That's funny. Johnson in the corner. Tried to go inside and take it away after the tip from Strem. Henriksen comes up with it. Now Petrie goes through a man, but he's called for a charge. Hayden Johnson took it. And trust me, when I say Easton Petrie hits like a freight train, I mean it. I've taken plenty of hits from the kid. Holy smokes, can he lay the wood as Hayden Johnson took it square in the chest. Scow inside. Cornier can't hit the floater and snatched out of the air by Petrie with a nice pass. Hema back to Gullickson off the backboard and rebounded by Johnson. His third board that I've counted so far. And that's just the ones that I've counted. I haven't been counting my rebounds. What in the world? Why would I do that? Scow inside. Berg comes up with 2. Ryan Berg. 26-15, 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Petrie, Hema, Strem, and over to Hema again. Petrie looking, gives it back to Hema. Now it's Henriksen. Back to Hema. Strem, Petrie, Gullickson, and 1! Drew Gullickson with a chance for a three-point play. Caleb Stoltman checking in for Easton Petrie. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. And I have to adjust my microphone again because I just noticed that I'm still a little bit too loud. And I am sure because it's the boys' game, I'm going to be yelling more. Drew Gullickson misses that free throw. And now it's Braylon Hamry. Hamry to Scow. Scow to Johnson. Johnson gonna go up the middle. Give it off to Hamry instead. Hamry back to Johnson. I forgot his name for a second. Johnson stepped out of bounds and it will be Falcon ball. Brierström will take the inbound from Caleb Stoltman. And we have less than 5 minutes to play here in this first half. Colby Hema inside Henriksen. Now Gullickson back to Strem. Ooh, some quick movement, but no good. Henriksen comes up with a board. Now Stoltman again. Hema. Long toss to Stoltman. Stoltman looking. He's a little bit short around the hand of Hayden Johnson. Hema inside. Henriksen got harassed, but it will be Patriot ball. Henriksen couldn't even move. And a substitution here for the Beltrami as Easton Petrie comes in for Colby Hema. 28-15 the score, 4:24 remaining. Braylon Hamry, Colton Scow, back to Hamry, and now Johnson inside. Hamry tried to play 21 yet again. But it to no avail. Brierström back to Petrie. Petrie looking, waiting for something to happen. Going inside to Gullickson from Henriksen. Now Petrie stepping back outside. Strem back way past the arc. Petrie's gonna drive, kick it back out, maybe. Yes, no, kick it inside. Gage Henriksen has 2. Big Gager. 30-15 now. Colton Scow, Braylon Hamry, Joe Cornier inside. Hamry again is blocked. He's a hard guy to get around. Drew Gullickson. Strem to Petrie. Petrie firing across back to Strem. Strem way long for Petrie, and that's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Patriot ball as Austin Langseth comes in for Colton Scow and Jaden Haugen comes in for Braylon Hamry. Haugen will inbound. Haugen inbounds to Johnson, who's had himself a pretty good night. Johnson to Haugen, who has a wide open lane in the middle. He's immediately stopped. And then driving up is Cornier, who misses. Langseth comes down with it. Back to Berg. Berg has it ripped away by Petrie. Preston Hansen also made his way back into the game. Gage Henriksen came out. Johnson losing time. Cornier puts up the 3. It's no good and rebounded by Drew Gullickson. Stoltman comes up with it now. Hansen driving in, stepping back. Now Stoltman inside to Gullickson is knocked away. Petrie to inbound. Gets it out, Gullickson to Hansen. Hansen hands it off back to Petrie. Strem inside, Gullickson is fouled, but he puts it in anyway. Foul on the ground, this one on Ryan Berg. That's his first, team's second, team's third. I missed the other one. Oh, it's his second, I see. That's probably why. Oopsie. Petrie to inbound, gets it to Hansen. Hansen's gonna drive. Kick it out to Strem and Stoltman. Back to Strem. Waiting for something to happen. Stoltman to Gullickson on the inside. All the way over to Petrie. He'll drive up and no good, but he's fouled. Another foul on Winnie-Mac. This one on Charles Carlson. It's his first, team's fourth. That one no good for Petrie as Gage Hendrickson checks back in. 2:18 remaining in this first half. 30-15 the score. And Petrie puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Carlson. Pass tipped by Hansen, but still got it to Johnson anyway. Johnson to Cornier. Cornier trapped. Gets it out to Haugen. Now Johnson to Langseth. Langseth travels. And he knows he did it too. Preston Hansen will take it up. Everybody say hi to Bergen. Petrie driving in, kicking it inside. Hendrickson from the elbow, the floater and fadeaway, no good. Not a good setup shot, and the coaches are talking about it. Hamry to Johnson. Johnson to Cornier will hand it off. Cornier is blocked but fouled. No one likes that call. Hendrickson got mostly ball on that one, but he'll get called for it. He picks up his first foul on the fifth for his team as Joe Cornier will head to the line. The literal charity stripe. Cornier, first one up and good. As he's got 7 now on the night. 30-16 the score. Second one's no good, rebounded by Preston Hansen. Keeps his feet really well, nice job. Gets it out to Strem, who was guarded pretty heavily by Cornier there for a little bit. 1:20 to play in this first half. Hansen will take a three, doesn't break his streak. And a foul this time on Braylon Hamry. That's his first, team's fifth. Gage Hendrickson will head to the line. 1:13 to go in this half. And that one just rimming out. As Drew Gullickson gets set to come back in here. Gullickson coming in for Petrie. And Hendrickson again back to the stripe. Up and good. This one, not even a doubt. He's got 5. Hamry to Langseth to Johnson. Johnson to Cornier. Back to Johnson to Langseth. That one off of Gage Hendrickson. He's shaking out his wrist as if it hit him hard. As now Strem gets it off to Hansen. Hansen driving, puts up a junk shot, no good. And rebounded, Gage Hendrickson with the putback. Hansen shot that one out of desperation, and I guess it kind of paid off as now Gage Hendrickson gets called again. Body foul, that is his second, team 6th. as Austin Langseth will head to the line with 38 seconds to play in this first half. First is up and no good. Second for Austin Langseth is good, and Langseth will get himself on the board. Strem trying to slow some things down. They will have to take a shot here. Inside, Gullickson through some contact, second and one of the game. Drew Gullickson. Foul on Langseth. His first team, sixth, as Hema and Petrie check back in. 27 seconds remain. Shot clock is invalid now, as Hansen and Henriksen will sit. And Gullickson makes it a three-point play. He's got 13 now on the night. Cornier to Hamry, trying to make something happen. Hamry gets to Johnson. Johnson inside, has it taken away. Petrie's there, gets it out to Strem somehow. Strem keeps it, ended up tripping Johnson in the process. He doesn't keep it. Cornier comes up with it, has short time. Cornier driving up for two, no good. Carlson got it and then lost it to Stoltman as he puts up a long court shot, just missed it, and it wouldn't have made it anyway. 36-17 now the score at the half. Fertile Beltrami leading the Winnie Mac Patriots. Don't go away. We got a good second half of basketball coming up after this.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, why not shop Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. You can take advantage of one of the largest selections of new and used vehicles with some of the best prices in the area. You can shop the lot or you can check them out online, christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile, and they're proud to have one of the largest, best selections around. It's Christian Motors of Fertile.
Are you play basketball today? Yeah. Did I wrestle today? It don't matter. I feel like Fertile cares more about their freaking like baseball players. We do, actually. We care more about our basketball and football players. No, it's not, Jack. Have you looked at our wrestling records lately? Pretty bad. No, we're not, bro. Pretty good. Did you see what we got last night? 76-6. That's pretty good. Okay, has our wrestling team like ever made it to state? Yes, they have actually. Hey, when? Remember the last time they made it to state? As a team, it's been a while. Alright, remember that photo? That's what I thought. Hey, yes, you should send me that photo. I will send you that photo. I'll give you my number so you can send me that photo. You don't have Snap? Not yet. Not yet. You guys can be sponsors, right? Green. Check the messages here. I did. I gotta announce something real quick. Be quiet. On the court now, we have our YA second graders doing a little bit of skill showing. They've also worked very hard this year, doing some practices here and there, and got some drills going on for them. Say hi, William. I will not say hi, William. I'll say hi, William, over the radio, but I won't say that on. How many people do you think heard that?
with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
When it comes to insurance, CHS Northwest Insurance Services of Fertile has your back. Meet Janet E. Fox, your dedicated agent specializing in multi-peril and hail insurance. Life is unpredictable, but your coverage shouldn't be. Trust the team that cares about your peace of mind. Call Janet E. at CHS Northwest Insurance Services in Fertile today at 701-371-6193. CHS Northwest Insurance Services of Fertile, because when it comes to insurance, precision matters.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Polk Norman Monoman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We are here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control: condoms, pills, patch, ring, Depo shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STD testing is recommended every 6 to 12 months or when you have a new partner, all at low or no cost to you, and it's always confidential.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position. The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past. We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
Polk County Public Health and Norman Monoman Public Health, together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their primary care provider about their physical, mental, sexual health, or substance use. Don't forget to catch up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccine. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Polk Norman Monoman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We're here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control here at our office, including condoms, pills, patch, ring, depot shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STI testing is recommended every 6 to 12 months or whenever you have a new partner. All at little or no cost to you and always confidential.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
And we are back. Fertile Beltrami boys basketball in the second half of this second game of this doubleheader. 18 minutes remain in this half. 36-17 the score. Fertile Beltrami leading by 19. Fertile Beltrami putting out all 4 or all 5 of their starters. I don't know why 4 has been on my mind so much. Like, especially like for starter amounts. Like, I know it's 5. For the Patriots, their 5 are out there as well. It is Joe Cornier, number 4, Austin Langseth, number 11, Hayden Johnson, number 12, Ryan Berg, number 3, or number 3. 3 just got hit. Ryan Berg, number 20, and Braylon Hamry, number 24. That 3 hit by Cornier, I believe. That'll add another one to his total. He's got 10 on the night now. As Stoltman puts up another 2. On for the Fertile Beltrami Falcons, you got number 0, Caleb Stoltman, number 1, Briar Strummer, number 3, Drew Gullickson, number 24, Preston Hansen, and number 30, Easton Petrie, who is returning to the court again. As Cornier tries for another, it's no good. And rebounded by Preston Hansen. Easton Petrie gets it inside. Drew Gullickson moving around, gets it back. Hansen gets around Langseth, up and 2. Preston Hansen making some moves. 40-20 now the score. Langseth down to Johnson in the corner. Cornier. Hamry, now Johnson in the same corner. Back inside, Langseth, Berg, and then Cornier for another 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Petrie after Berg threw it straight up in the air. Petrie was fouled. And that one will go on. Aiden Johnson, that's his team's first of the half. And that'll be Fertile Beltrami ball. 16 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this final half of tonight. As Hansen dumps it off to Stoltman and a long toss over to Petrie. He'll drive in, kick it inside. Hansen's got an easy 2. Hansen's got 10 on the night now. Hansen gets a steal there off of the Langseth errant pass. And now Petrie is fouled on his way up. Cornier came down hard. And Joe Cornier picks up his second foul. Petrie's first is up and good. He gets himself on the board. Second one for Petrie is no good. Hamry gets the board. Over to Johnson. Johnson driving in, stopping. Nice turn and a fadeaway shot, no good. Rebounded by Easton Petrie. Briar Strem. Dump off to Hansen on the other side. Hansen to Stoltman. Stoltman waiting, gives it off Drew Gullickson. Gullickson gonna drive up, kick it back out, but he traveled. Gullickson saying he had a jump step. Everybody say hi to William. I'm just gonna do that to the Howard brothers as often as I can, just because it's funny. Cornier. Off to Hamry, and now Haugen. Jaden Haugen, a sophomore, number 10, came into the game. Johnson looking, has Haugen. Haugen stops, kicks it out. Cornier takes a deep three, not good. And Strem comes up with a board. Hansen tried to go up for it, but he's fouled. Jaden Haugen comes up with that one. His first, team's third of the half. Hansen will head to the charity stripe. And Gage Henriksen will get set to come in as well as Colby Hema. Henriksen, junior number 35. And Hema, a senior number 4. First one up and good for Hansen. He's got 11 on the night. Henriksen comes up for Gullickson, and Hema comes in for Stoltman. As Hansen set for his second shot, up and good. He's got 12 now. Haugen to Hamry. Hamry back to Haugen. Haugen. Johnson. Hamry back to Johnson. He'll take a corner three. A little too far. And a nice quick pass from Hansen to Petrie. He goes up and fouled by Jaden Haugen yet again. Picks up his second. And Petrie. Oh, they're saying no foul there. No foul on Jaden Haugen, just out of bounds off of Haugen. Petrie in bounds. Gets it to Emma, now back to Petrie. Petrie behind the back. Don't see that very often. Back to Petrie from Strem. Now Hansen sets up for three. Good! Preston Hansen has 15 on the night now. Cornier to Haugen. Steffes getting a little bit heated on some of the defensive decisions of some of his players as Johnson travels on that. He wanted a foul, though, as Stoltman will come in for Strem and Gullickson comes in for Petrie. Steph is giving Henriksen some words. And Stoltman spinning around, getting past Hamry. Henriksen on the outside, inside. Hansen was left wide open. Preston Hansen taking over this second half. 13:30 remaining. And Johnson to Hamry. Haugen, Johnson in the corner. Has Cornier. Cornier's driving. Up and blocked by Gullickson. Kept in bounds somehow by, and another block by Gullickson. Somehow still kept in the possession of Winnie-Mac and Drew Gullickson. 3 blocks on 1 possession. He comes up with that pass. Stoltman, Hema inside, Gullickson again just rolls off the fingertips. Drew Gullickson now with 15. Cornier to Haugen, back to Cornier. And he is lightly fouled as Cornier crumples to the ground. Henriksen basically gave him a high five midair and Cornier went down. Now granted, I understand the strength difference, but I don't know about that. Cornier hits the ground and he'll head to the charity stripe. Henriksen picks up his third. Cornier good on his first. 52-21 the score. Hansen and Henriksen come out as well as Hema as Strem, Stoltman, and Caleb Sather, junior number 22, checks in. Cornier back to the charity stripe. Up and good for Cornier. Everybody say hi to William. And a timeout called. We'll be back after this.
Exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Mac 52-22, a 30-point game here in the second half. Preston Hansen really showing out as he came off. He had a lot of good shots and a lot of good takes in that first half, but he really came out hot in this second half. As now you got Briar Strem taking it up. Easton Petrie taking a step, gets it to Sather, and now Strem. Strem lobs it across to Petrie. Now Sather again. Long toss over to Petrie. Petrie waiting, back to Sather. Sather sets up three, but it no good. And I'm not sure what that was. Must have been a shot clock violation, but I didn't see, so. But this shot clock has been moving fast, I will say that. It's crawled up on me more than once. Colton Scow, a sophomore number 22, checked in for Winnimac as he took that three and was blocked. Petrie now. Long toss over to Strem. Strem takes three, a little bit far off as he's smiling about it too. Hayden Johnson driving, gets it out to Cornier. Cornier puts it across to Hamry off of Petrie, and it will be Winnimac ball. Hamry to Johnson, and now Scow. To Cornier. Cornier sidesteps, drives in, a little too much touch, and it's rebounded by Drew Gullickson. Sather to Strem, back to Sather. Over the top, back to Strem, and now Petrie will drive. Lost the ball before lost the ball when he ran into Braylon Hamry, and think he lost the ball before his brain caught up to it, as Henriksen will come in for Caleb Stoltman. And things like that always get me. As Preston Hansen comes in for Drew Gullickson as well, Cornier. But things like that always get me, where they try and pass it after they've clearly lost the ball, and I'm just like, well, why? Why do that? Why waste the energy on that? You know you lost the ball, go back and get the ball. But then I realize I've been victim to the same thing multiple times, so I shouldn't be complaining about it. Scow gets it across, Hamry, shot, off the front of the rim, but it will go Falcon ball as there was a foul on freshman number 50, Charles Carlson, just putting Briar Strem to the floor. I didn't really see what happened. All I heard was a bang and Briar Strem on the floor, so I assume that's where it happened. But I did not see Carlson in the vicinity. I saw Hamry, but I could be wrong. 52-22 still the score. Hansen to Strem. Almost caught him unawares. A long toss. Hansen for three. No good, and rebounded by Hamry. Hamry has Cornier. Quickly guarded by Strem as he is blocked but fouled by Hansen. And I'm getting two different opinions, one from either side as expected, as Hansen picks up only his third. I guess I miscounted. Cornier will head to the line. And up and good. He's got 13 now. 52-23, 10-20 remaining in this second half. Cornier again up and good. He's got 14 now. Strem to Petrie. Petrie looking over the middle. Has Sather. Now Strem. Strem off to Hansen. Hansen. Long toss to Petrie. He pump fakes to Sather. Inside Hansen. And now Henriksen. Pump fakes. Lost the ball with Strem. Tried to get it to Strem quickly. I'm not really sure why. He had a chance at a shot, but he didn't take it. Haugen will take a broken three-pointer. No good. And rebounded by Hansen. Strem. Over to Petrie inside. Hansen has a lane and one. That foul on Charles Carlson. That'll be his third. Preston Hansen will head to the charity stripe as Ryan Berg comes back in for Carlson. Cornier will get some words from his coach. Hansen's first and only up and good, as he now has 20 on the night. Johnson to Cornier. Cornier swings it over all the way to Haugen. Back to Cornier. Cornier gets Petrie to jump. Now Haugen again. Haugen stops, fires inside for Berg, but taken away by Henriksen and quickly handed off to Preston Hansen. Strem to Sather inside. Henriksen up and two. Gage Henriksen now with 9 on the night. 57-24 the score, a 33-point game. Haugen swings it to Johnson, and now Cornier at the white line. Cornier to Hamry. Hamry stops. Hamry harassed by Petrie. Haugen inside to Berg. Berg gets it to Hamry. Has to kick it back. Haugen with another broken jumper, and it'll be Hamry that comes up with it. Cornier back off to Haugen. Haugen fires one over to Hamry. No good, and rebounded. Henriksen comes up with it. Hansen gonna drive all the way to the other side. Sather goes up for two. No good, but fouled. I didn't even see the foul, so I don't really know what that was. But that one on Jaden Haugen. That is his second. And 8:16 on the clock. Caleb Sather at the line as he misses his first. As Henriksen, Gullickson checks in for Petrie. Moves Preston Hansen out of his spot, so Gullickson, the 6'7" junior, can get in to the inside for the chance at a rebound and putback. Henriksen will have that chance instead, and almost had the and one, but he instead will head to the stripe for two. That fell on Berg, his third, and the 7th overall on the team for Winnimac. Henriksen up and just dipping in and right back out like an Oreo, like a cookie, as Sather will sit. Stoltman will come back in. Up and good for Henriksen. He's got 10 on the night. Hamry gives it out to Haugen, back to Hamry. 58-24 now, 34-point game. Haugen to Hamry. Johnson will take a three to cut the lead, no good, and rebounded by Gullickson. Long toss, Hansen, up and down! Preston Hansen! The second game that I've commentated where I've finally gotten a dunk. First it was Drew Gullickson, and now Preston Hansen entertains me a little bit. Gullickson with a nice board. Hansen with 22 points on the night now. Hansen in the corner, tried for a nice no-look pass, didn't really work out. He'll learn from that, hopefully. Cornier driving up and fouled by Stoltman. That'll be his first and the team's third. 60-24 the score. Cornier back to the line. And that one is up and good. 15 on the night now for Cornier. As junior number 34, Brady Beer checks in for Preston Hansen. Junior number 5, Steven Sather checking in for Briar Strem. And Colby Hema checking in for Caleb Stoltman. Colton Scow checks in for Jaden Haugen. And that one up for Cornier, up and good. And senior number 14, Matthew Leiser, checking in for Drew Gullickson. Get to see a little bit of a mat attack out here as Steven Sather stops, gives it into Björk. Björk out to Leiser. Leiser waiting for something to happen. Wants Gage Henriksen, gets it to him, a nice pass. Henriksen with an even nicer pass to Sather. Hema will set up for three and drained. Colby Hema with three. Under 6 minutes to play. Hayden Johnson off to Cornier. Cornier stops, takes the jumper, and no good. Rebounded eventually by Gage Henriksen. 63-26 the score, 5:40 remaining. Hema steps back, looks to throw, gets it out to Sather. Sather to Henriksen, back to Björk, and now Matt Leiser will take the three. Oh, just off. And Cornier will drive, has it nearly taken away by Sather as Hamry gives it off to Scow, and now Johnson. Johnson's gonna drive up. Nope. Back to Scow. Inside is Berg, up for two, off the rim, and a jump ball in favor of the Falcons. No, never mind. They're gonna get Berg for a foul. Interesting. Okay. In most other worlds, that would have been a jump ball, but guess because he didn't get his second hand on there, they're calling it a foul, but I'm not really sure on that one. I've been in wrestling for too long. Sather puts it up, no good on the 1-and-1. Eric Stromstad, junior number 20, checking in for Caleb Sather. As now it looks like some mass substitutions going to happen here for Winnimac as Johnson goes up with it, and he's fouled. And it looks like we're going to have Langseth, Carlson, Haugen, senior number 21, Clay Below, and freshman number 3, Owen Strom checking in as Johnson hits his first. Now, Hayden Johnson started off really hot right away, and then he didn't do a whole lot after that, as it looks like Austin Langseth's going to come in for him after this shot. That foul on Colby Hema, it's his first, team's fourth. Second shot for Johnson's up and no good, rebounded by Sather. Langseth's going to have to sit a little bit longer. Someone lost a shoe, it was Haugen. He slowly goes and picks it up, throws it off to the side. As Sather tries a three, it's no good, and rebounded by Johnson, who is decked by Matt Leiser. Leiser picks up a foul, and Austin Langseth checks in for Johnson as Haugen puts his shoe back on. Can't have that happen. Carlson will inbound at Haugen. Haugen calling out a play. 2:45 remaining. Langseth off to below. Strom, now Haugen. Haugen, Carlson, Langseth. Langseth working on Leiser. Gets it off to Carlson, up and almost had a two there. Not quite, but really close. As now Caleb Sather, who came back in for Gage Henriksen. Oh no, Colby Hema, has it now. Back to Leiser for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Sather. Stromstead, Leiser, Bierk all the way around to Sather. Sather's going to get it to Sather, and now swung around to Stromstead. Gets it to Sather. And Bierk, long two, a long two for I've known this kid for my whole life. It's Brady Bierk, it's not Caleb Sather. What am I doing? And in comes Nicholas Scow, a freshman, number 30, as well as David Zarkov, a sophomore, number 13, in for the Patriots. Strom to start off, now gets it to Scow. Off to Zarkov. Back to Strom. Strom's going to drive, kick it back out to Below. Below's going to drive, shot up, off the high off the backboard. Scow fighting with Sather for it, gets it to Stromstead. Stromstead's got some speed, he'll stop, and he will be carried out of bounds as that foul goes on Charles Carlson. That'll be his fourth. Under a minute to play now as Eric Stromstead will head to the line for two. Stromstead with 45 seconds. His first is up and no good, off the neck of the rim. 65-27, the score close to the end of the game here. And Stromstead will make that 66. I believe that's his first varsity points. He came off, he's had a lot of injuries in his young life so far, as he'll now get called for a foul. Most recently coming off of an injured back during football season, which took him out the whole year. Stayed with the team, did a little bit of managing as Strom will inbound, gets it to Scow. Scow trying to put it back up, doesn't do it. Is blocked by Sather. And that is it, 66-27 the score. And that will be it for tonight, 66-27. A big win for Fertile Beltrami as they take home the victory here at home. Now, it's always fun to do these doubleheaders. I've had to do a lot of them this year, and honestly, as fun as they are